Holler is intended for mature audiences only, so your mom is definitely invited. Sometimes controversial, always engaging. It's the podcast that lets your voice be heard. It's the podcast that shouts you out. It's time to holler. Can you dig it?
I could eat a unicorn one day through a Pop-Tart.
I like toaster strudels.
You like the jizzy part?
Yeah, I like the way it explodes
You
in
like
my
it?
mouth. And to swallow it down, oh my God.
Your tweets, snaps, Facebook comments, and even phone calls. Holler any way you want.
They used to give kids opiates to keep them quiet.
This is much less offensive than that.
JD, Brian, and Gracie. Holler at your boys. And a girl.
Ladies, gentlemen, gangsters, pimps, mamas, daddies, stunners, shorties, I'm rich, bitch. I'm a real big timer. Welcome to Holler. It is the podcast that shouts you out on the internet. Word. My name is JD Short. You can hit me up on pretty much all social media at JDSHORT. And to right now, my left, your what is my good buddy Brian? What's up, Brian? How you doing, man?
Yeah, wherever I'm at on this screen. Guys, thank you so much for listening to Holler. It's the podcast that shouts you out. I don't know what brought you here, whether it's Facebook Live, Spotify, YouTube, etc. But we're so happy to have you. We're ready to cut loose. It's Friday night. This is how we roll. I am your co-host, Brian. I want you guys to find me out in the Twitterverse, at Holler at Brian, just like it sounds. You shout me out on there. I'm going to shout you out on the show. We do not have Gracie this week. We've got our Holler at a lawyer instead. Call it an upgrade. We got Cole. What's up, Cole?
What's up, guys? I will be your Gracie for the day, and do not send me your dick pics because I don't want them. Save them for Gracie.
Please send all the dick pics to Cole. He secretly loves them. Thank you so much, Cole, for hanging out with us on the internet. This is Holler. It's the podcast that shouts you out. We have a fantastic guest this week. We are so pumped to talk with this man about more than just everything. That doesn't make any sense.
More than everything.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Adam Mallory, the CEO of CAMO, the company that creates some of the best CBD products here in the state of West Virginia. What's up, Adam? How you doing, man?
Good. No complaints. I appreciate you guys having me. One small edit there. My brother is the CEO. I am the vice president.
Ah, you are the one who works the hardest, and he's the one who just sat there.
Sure. He's the big brother, so he's CEO by default.
Okay, cool. So you are OO maybe, or C?
No,
whatever.
we have a COO, just vice president.
Okay, that's
put in letters.
That'll work. That'll work. VP, one less letter. That'll work.
There you go.
Welcome to the show, man. We're going to talk about your product. We're going to talk about the future of hemp and medical and even recreational marijuana in the state of West Virginia. The beautiful, wild, and wonderful, which is where we do this podcast, all obviously socially distant and doing our thing properly, following the fucking guidelines. And we just appreciate you being here. We're going to talk about your product. We're going to do some shots fired. We're going to talk to our audience on the internet live. If you're here hanging out with us on Facebook, please jump in the chat. Tell us your thoughts, your stories. We've got some poll questions for you to answer. We're going to play a silly game show later after we've already gotten a good little buzz on it. You know what I'm saying? And also, we are sponsored right now by beerchuggin.com. Ladies and gentlemen, go to beerchuggin.com and buy merchandise. They send proceeds to charity for everything you buy. They also have wonderful videos that they post about people just socially distancing and having a good time chugging beers in their house, but still being social with each other on the internet is the way to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I'm passing off to Brian now. Here, Brian.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna reiterate that one more time, guys. Beerchuggin.com. Hell of a group. They've got a page on Facebook. Everyone goes. They chug different drinks live. They're creative. These guys always donate some percentage of the proceeds to a charity. That's how they got so big in the first place. Have you ever wanted to chug beer for charity? Say no more. Beerchuggin.com. Go there, buy some merch. It's for a good cause. Chug some beer. we're going to go ahead and start this thing off with a toast, and Cole is going to change it up and lead the way. So if you guys out there in podcast world have a drink, get your drink ready. It's time to toast it up. Cole's going to bring it in. It's time to holler. What's up?
My friends are the best friends, loyal, willing, and able. Now let's get to drinking. All glasses off the table. Cheers.
Word up. Let's kick it.
Your drink.
Hell yeah.
Mountain Dew.
Welcome so much, please, to Holler. It's the podcast to shout you out. But before we shout you people out there on the internet, which we will very, very soon, we have to shout out Adam Mallory of CAMO CBD, an up-and-coming fucking rock star company based here in state of West Virginia. How you been, Adam? Like, tell us a little bit about the history of what you've been putting together. Just like tell us a little bit about CAMO, man. CAMO, bro.
Sure, absolutely. So I'll give you guys the elevator pitch, and you're welcome to ask any questions. But my brother and I got involved in this space about a little over 5 years ago. We actually started in the medical cannabis sector of this industry. We made an investment up in Chicago, and we were lucky enough to win a license there. That parlayed into a license in Michigan, one in the Baltimore area as well.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's on the medical cannabis side of things, and there's just a lot of barriers to entry there. All of those are merit-based application approaches, which is this long, drawn-out process to where you put your whole business model on paper, and then it's left to a committee to decide.
Yeah, so a lot of people don't know about strategic management and what even a barrier of entry or a barrier to entry is. And what it means technically is you are a marijuana-based company. However, some places don't allow even that to happen. And to be honest, not too long ago in this country, we couldn't even have anything that was derived from marijuana to even be sellable. So
yeah, absolutely. I mean, it all falls underneath the cannabis umbrella, the cannabis plant, whether it's marijuana, weed, hemp. I mean, it's all the cannabis plant. So what we did was, after noticing how difficult that industry is to maneuver as far as that category, the medicinal cannabis, we started looking into hemp a few years back. And that really piqued our interest because the whole goal there was always to put out a product that's actually going to better people's quality of life. My brother and I both come from medical backgrounds. Recently, I was an orthopedic trauma consultant in the area for 10 years. My brother was a neurospine consultant up in the Pittsburgh area. So we brought that clinical approach over to this company when we launched it. And we never wanted to lose sight of that. And we figured our best way to get a product to market and truly aid people was to go this hemp route. So we did a pilot program up in Pittsburgh a few years back, research program. The parameters were with Penn State and University of Pitt on soil remediation, socioeconomic impact.
So you built it from the bottom to the top. I mean, we're saying, when you say soil, we're talking the soil. You know what I'm saying? Like from the ground up, literally.
Correct. I mean, that's one of the things that's going to separate our company and what we bring to the table. Honestly, the products you're going to touch on today, we could have put those out, 2-3 years ago. But for us, we wanted to put out a product that was going to separate itself and let the consumer make that decision. And we realized very quickly, in order to do that, we need to understand the entire supply chain. So we started 3 years ago on the agriculture aspect, once again with those studies. So that was around a 3-acre plot. Then we ballooned the following year to a much larger plot. We were in Kentucky, PA, and West Virginia, continuing to do our R&D, dumping loads of money in it just so we could make sure we got it right. And, you know, in the midst of all of that, we ended up getting hit with a federal lawsuit that any of your viewers may start Googling CAMO and looking around. But we had the United States prosecuting attorney coming at us claiming that basically we were up to no good when we were acquiring our seed.
Oh, okay.
So,
Like some fall, switching, going from state to state, it means it's a federal situation and blah blah. Ugh.
So
I'm down with that shit.
Absolutely. The way the ag department has it is, if you're going to go after international seed, you have to go through the Department of Ag here in West Virginia. Well, we source domestic seed, which as long as it's certified seed, you're on your own and you're fine. But for some reason, there was a whistleblower that we figured out was actually a courier driver that had reported us, and that turned into this huge 6-7 month ordeal in federal court.
Now you're technically getting into some stuff right now that people are going to be like, oh shit, oh god damn,
a lawyer.
Yeah, whistleblowers make a lot of money. Whistleblowers can make a lot of money with that stuff.
Right.
Well, I definitely don't know the motive of this individual, but all I know is
my
brother and I were trying to bring this industry to West Virginia. And we felt at the time the reason CAMO was singled out was because we were the biggest player in the state at the time.
Of course.
We had most plants in the ground. And I'm actually in the fields harvesting when I get a call from our attorney in regards to this. So without spending too much time on it, we beat the case. And
good.
X amount of dollars later, 6 months later, and now we're forever etched in case law. And it wasn't just a win for CAMO or West Virginia, it was a win for the industry.
Yeah. It's a win for the entire industry, and that's what CAMO does. You guys took it again from the ground up. You are now from the soil to the flower. You're getting the job done. It's fucking fantastic, and everybody else can just
shut up, bitch.
I want to now talk about your product. I know that we just talked about some scandalous stuff, but I want to talk about the product. This is a CBD product. A lot of people might not know what CBD does. Could you tell us what CBD is? Sure,
absolutely. CBD in its general form is usually associated with a calming agent. And, I'm very restricted in what I can say being, co-founder of CAMO, because you cannot make medical claims. Okay.
Don't worry, we got a lawyer down here, man. He'll take care of
you. And what's going on in the industry is the hype is real, the market is real, because people are having this, let's call it warm, fuzzy feeling. They're experiencing something from CBD, whether it be through a gel cap delivery system, topical, a shot, a gummy. People are feeling something different than their regular everyday items.
I'll cheers to that.
And that's really how I have to answer that to protect myself and the company, because I assure you.
Adam is frozen right now.
Adam is now frozen in time.
But I'm going to take this opportunity. I had an admission that I want to talk about with CAMO. CAMO took my CBD virginity, dude.
Oh, dang!
And I wanted Adam to hear this. I think we're gonna pop him out of the chat for a second.
And have him come right back in.
Yeah. So we will. We'll get him back here in just one.
Brian. Will you explain a little bit about your experience on CBD and with CBD? And by the way, you go ahead and do that while I crack this brand new, never been opened, and I've also never done CBD either. So this is actually going to be, now you, Brian, are going to explain your virginity loss, your CBD virginity loss, and I'm going to actually experience it right here on the show.
Yeah, so Adam hooks me up with the product for me to try it out, because a funny thing about me is I drink these energy shots on the daily anyways. This is like my wheelhouse. I am his customer essentially. So yeah, he hooks me up with this, and I have to say, man, the natural ingredients of this thing are visible right away when you're tasting it. It doesn't taste like those 5-hour energies that have like the chemical kind of taste going on. So you're going to have this like earthy taste with that drink. And I think it's pretty cool. It's not a bad thing at all. But this one, yeah, I had never tried a CBD product. And I would like to get Adam back in here to pick his brain about a couple of things. I will say, I asked him a really stupid question. I was like, "Is this going to make me fail a drug test?"
Yes, this is going to get me high, dude.
There are actually CBD products that could do that, and he's going to explain that whenever he comes back, because he had a great answer.
That's true. Yeah.
So we're working on him right now. JD, crack that thing.
Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you can hear it. Hang on. There we go. The little crack. Shoe nice and all that shit. I'm going to give it a huff real quick. I'm going to give it a little huffy. Oh, that smells wonderful. That smells like a tropical fucking sunset. All right. Now, I'm not going to kill the whole thing, because if I do, I think I won't go to bed forever, because this is the Revive version. This is the one that gives you the energy, because that's how CBD works. It's not necessarily just get you stoned like a little. No, it's actually you can utilize the cannabidiols, I think is the word. I think it's the best way to describe it. You can utilize these in different ways. There's a system in your body that we use it. So I'm gonna do a little. Sippy sippy. Thank you, Kanye. Here we go. First time taking my CBD virginity. Here we go.
Also going to go with the disclaimer for him and just say the opinions expressed on this podcast, aka Holler Live, are of the individuals who speak them and do not represent CAMO CBD at all.
Holler at a lawyer.
Thank you so much. That tasted fucking wonderful.
Yeah, it's delicious. It really is.
That is delicious, and that honestly tastes better than any energy shot I've ever had. I don't know how to describe it. It felt like it tasted more natural. Right, Brian? Did you, like you said, almost something about that?
Yeah, and again, I wanted to wait on him, but let's just go ahead and go there anyways. What I notice is I'm a guy that drinks these like 5-hour energies, or I drink like hell. I go to the dollar store, buy their brand's called Keto Shot,
Right.
and this is how I get through my work day, as opposed to chugging large monster energy drinks anymore.
Or big ass fucking sugar-filled coffees from
caffeine is my point. I need some kind of caffeine, and I'm not a coffee drinker. So those are two important facts about me, right? So anyways, I am used to the jittery kind of chemical feeling that comes with those 5-hour energies and shots like that. What I noticed and so again, I'm someone that drinks one every single day. It's not like I've just had one before. So I know the products very well. I know their tastes. I know how they affect the system. And the CAMO energy shot, I can't say enough good things about how good that it smelled, like you said, and tasted. It had a very natural flavor to it compared to the chemical jittery flavor that I'm used to, and you can tell that this is a superior product as far as the ingredients that are put into it.
I mean, as far as anything I've ever done when it comes to an energy shot, I mean, that's insane. It does not taste fake. It tastes real because it's made from real shit. It even tells you on the label that it's made of real shit. That's absolutely amazing. Like,
yeah,
I can't wait to.
Yeah,
can't wait to hit the gullet.
Stories about how they created that flavor profile, and it's very interesting actually, because you can really taste it. You can taste all that love that they put into it. Hey, by the way, while we're kind of waiting, speaking of technical difficulties, here's something you didn't know was going on, JD, because I'm the host of this thing over here. The platform that we use for this is called Be Live. For those of you watching in the chat And unfortunately, our chat is down right now on the side. I cannot see anyone's chat that's coming through.
That
And that's
makes total sense.
Yep. And that's a big
That makes
thing.
total sense because normally we have people just rolling through like it ain't no thing.
Yeah, man. Gracie,
I was just thinking that because I was looking and I was like, why are these not posting up?
we can
Okay.
to shout some people out as we're talking, but you know what? We're gonna do the best we can with what we got. Anyways,
I think we power through.
Let's play with Holler Nation here for a second. Speaking of them, while we wait on Adam to get back, hopefully we get him back by the end of the show. Just a little bit of technical difficulties with him, but right now let's talk about our Holler polls. Let's move on to that real quick, if you don't mind. That sounds
How about we do it?
Link up at officialholler.com.
All right.
A fart noise in his mouth. Did you hear that?
This week's Holler polls. I'll go ahead and kick this thing off. I wanted Holler Nation to tell me what is their first job ever. So short and sweet, simple as that. Since I'm the one talking, I'll go ahead and go. My first job ever actually was at a greenhouse in the west end of Huntington called Perennial's Favorite Greenhouse. And
holy shit, I remember that place, dude.
yeah, dude, I used to take care of, I learned a lot about plants. You know, if you guys want to talk petunias and impatiens, I can still do that shit. It was a lifetime ago. It was a lifetime ago. But nonetheless, yeah, I took care of plants. I worked my ass off. That was hard work. And I'll tell you something funny about this job. When I really started thinking about it, that job had the physical punch-in card, and I've never had one of those since because that's how.
Oh shit! That was. The thing that goes ka-chunka.
Yeah, dude, I had the piece of cardboard with my name like typewritered out on it, and I would feed that thing in there ka-chunk, and like it would physically punch me in and out. It would punch my card. Fucking crazy.
And how old were you? I'm just curious, Brian.
I was 17 years old for my first job.
Okay. All right. Okay. Can I go next? You all in mind?
Go for it.
My first job was with the newest Best Buy, the Best Buy here in Barboursville, West Virginia, right outside of Huntington. It was right when they built the building. It didn't even exist. They had to build the entire thing, and they had a job fair like months before they opened. And I was, I think, 16 years old. So what is that, sophomore year going into junior? Is that what it is?
Yep.
I can't remember, but
sophomore year.
I just remember my folks being like, all right, you're old enough. You need a fucking job. You can drive now. Get a job. And I was like, all right. Well, what am I good at? Well, I'm good with computers and video games and whatever. And they were like, okay, well. And then I heard that Best Buy was opening. So they had a job fair. And I was one of the only people that was under the age of 18 to even walk into that building. And they hired me on the spot because they knew I could sell video games and video game systems. So they hired me on the spot. I did a whole 2-week-long regimen with them, and then fucking opened the store, ran the video game section of the media department. They were like, "You're the guy who knows how this shit works. None of us know. We're all old. We don't get it." And I was like, "All right, I'll do it." But it was a good job, and then I ended up leaving it about 6 weeks later for a better one that made more money. So,
I remember you having that job, dude. That's crazy. I remember you having that.
They hired me specifically because I was young and that I knew how to sell. But it wasn't just that I knew how to sell video games. It was that I knew how to tell people and they were like, when you sell games, you have to sell accessories and shit. And I was like, well, I mean, I know how to do that. And I was just like, okay, if somebody comes in and buys a PlayStation, I'm like, oh, there's Adam. What's up, dude? Somebody comes in and buys a PlayStation. I go, well, how many kids do you got? And they're like, we got 2 kids. And I'm like, well, you're going to need another controller. And what are they going to do? Are they going to play together? Okay, cool. They're going to play together. Are they going to hang out while they're playing? Okay, cool. You might, do they like to drink soda while they're there? They might spill it on their system, and you need the protection.
So you upsold the fuck out of people. Okay, great.
I upsold the fuck out of motherfuckers, and that's what's up, and that's what's it. And I'm done. And I'm done. Bye.
Cole, first job ever, go.
The car wash when I was 13 years old.
The car wash.
Started working at the car wash when I was 13 and didn't stop till I was 22. So worked on it from middle school all the way till I graduated undergrad.
9 years.
It's a good
Cole,
run.
yeah. So I don't know. That's interesting, Cole, because that sounds illegal. Ironically,
Holler at a lawyer.
A lawyer.
Well, my family owned the car wash, so technically it was free child labor because
it was servitude for your children. All right, gotcha. That's good. Adam, welcome back, by the way. We had a little technical difficulty with you, but now you're back. We are now asking everybody, what was your first job? Will you give us a good answer, please?
Yes, I was a paper boy in middle school.
Nice.
So-
I think we're gonna get a few paperboy jobs, dude, because that's like a standard. That's the standard entry job for the
Yeah.
for the young man to make some money. Yeah, for me, again, back to my first job. What was weird for me? My best friend at the time, he got a job when he was like 16, 17, and I saw his money rolling in. I saw his paycheck, and I was like, well, fuck that. I want some money. That's I didn't even have another thought other than that. I was like, well, fuck it. I want money too. So there. That's how it went. Anyways, moving on to Holler Nation here. I'm going to open up Facebook world first. I'll go to Snapchat next. I like to switch it up on you guys. So let's go to Facebook and start with Kyle. He says Gino's Pizza. So for those of you that are listening from afar, Gino's is a local pizza establishment here in West Virginia. We got Corey. Corey says, I was working as an intern for Putnam General Hospital. I washed dishes in the cafeteria and also copied forms and filed stuff sometimes. Hey guys, we're about to get like a lot of like really shitty job answers. You know what I mean? I'm talking about like the shit that only like a 16-year-old would do. Like you as an adult would never do this shit. You know what I mean? Like, so we're gonna get like dishwashing and newspapers and
yeah, I'm pumped about hearing about people that didn't get a job when they were a kid and they'd actually just waited until they were in their 20s to get their first job. Those are the people I'm ready to hear from.
Okay, so we've got Juliana. She says public library, 15 years old and loved it. Worked there for almost 2 years. Jamie, aka Jamie, oh my, one of my favorite Snap names. She says, well, what do you consider a first job? The first time I earned cash was actually babysitting. The first time I got a paycheck was when I worked at Roma Pizza.
I was going to say that. I wonder how many people were going to say like mowing the lawn was their first job.
It's however you want to interpret the question is the fair answer there. So, next up we've got Kate. She says magic makers. Holy shit! What a cool first job, Kate.
Oh shit! I remember that.
She said it was a costume store that went out of business. Magic makers was the shit, dude.
They were a year-long costume store. Those don't exist anymore. They were there year-long.
And quality costumes too. Unlike these fucking Spirit Halloween stores that pop up and you get your costume out of a bag and it's like paper thin. This was like a dude like stitching you a costume. This was quality shit.
Quality stuff
in the back while like fucking like working on it.
My friend once got drunk and rented a gorilla suit from Magic Makers for no reason. And we would just walk around Marshall's campus and he would just like go sprinting by people and like jump up and hang from trees. He'd run out in front of cars. He was real drunk. Anyways, Levi says yard hand at a water truck garage. Key Energy Services. So Levi,
there's just so many words that they feel like that feels like a cipher. I feel like I have to think.
Water truck garage. Can somebody? I mean, I feel like a dummy.
Garage, key lime pie, in the inside
of a man human at a water truck garage event business warehouse, waving flappy inflatable tube man. This next one comes from Kate. She says, I was a dog groomer at PetSmart. Marty says, I was a DJ for the teen dances at Gym Factory.
Oh, shit, he was. Marty and the place to be.
Yeah, I've got a few more here on Facebook. Chase says, this is Chase and Tef Face. Chase, by the way, works behind the scenes for Holler, providing quality meme content. Holler at him on Snapchat, Chase and Tef Face. Chase says a paper route because I wanted to buy a flip phone and I was 15 years old. So there you go with another paper route. Buying those fucking LG camera phones. You know what I'm saying? Sophie says a secretarial assistant at a law firm during the summers in high school.
Fuck you, Sophie.
Right. So prestigious.
You're so cool.
Hey, how
were so young?
Lawyer moment from my friend Sophie that answered. Sophie used to purchase me alcohol when I sort of couldn't.
Holler at a lawyer.
Thank you, Sophie. That was awesome of you 20 years ago or whatever. Anyways, next one comes from Victoria. She says slinging pizzas for Caesar. Victoria is a Las Vegas girl, so she might be talking about the fucking actual palace the palate.
Chilling. Maybe she was selling pizzas at Caesar's Palace. It wasn't Little Caesar's Palace.
Caesar's. There should be a Little Caesar's Palace in Vegas, and everything's fucking $5.
Just buy a food truck, Brian, and then we'll go to Vegas, and we'll just make it look like Little Caesar's, but then we'll make it say Caesar's Palace too.
They come in for the table games. They're like, why is the roulette wheel so small? You're like, well, it's Little Caesar's Palace. You go to.
Right. Are you done yet, you son of a bitch?
I've got two more.
Two.
Mo.
Great.
This one comes from Mo. She says babysitting in the McDonald's. Matt, beerchugging.com. Go buy some merch at beerchugging.com. From your boy Matt here, Matt and Nick. Matt says slinging bird at Chick-fil-A.
Bird.
Slinging bird. Chick-fil-A. Woolham, who is this voice right here?
Holler at a lawyer.
That's Woolham. He says huntingtonnews.net. His boss was Matt Penson. He's laughing because I also worked with Woolham there at this website that still exists somehow called huntingtonnews.net.
It's so weird. I almost feel like it's all alternate news, but it's okay. All right, Brian's done talking forever. Please fuck up. Before I open this gigantic thing, it's the size of my head. This is from the peddler here in Huntington, West Virginia, and this is what is technically called the Brondo 4-Way. Peddler has created a beer that is a kettle sour that's infused with Gatorade, multiple flavors, fruit punch, orange, lemon lime, and fierce grape. And our brewmaster Jay Fox decided, let's just mix them all together into one fucking big, huge thing.
So it's a 4-way, so it's got a little hint of all you men in there, huh?
All right.
Enjoy.
I'm going to pour up, and then we're going to go into my poll, which my poll this week was, oh my God, that looks like river water.
Have you tasted that yet, JD?
I have.
You ever try it?
Beerchugging.com. Go buy merch.
Beerchugging.com.
I have tasted this. It's absolutely fantastic, and I'm going to chug one real quick. But before I do, I'm going to ask everybody out in Holler Nation, and I'm also going to answer their questions about it. I'm going to read their answers. Excuse me, I'm a little drunk already, and the CBD's got me chilling.
Did you hit that? I guess while I was froze.
I hit them both. Yeah.
What'd you think?
It fucking tastes amazing. It's so natural and real, and it tastes better than any energy shot I've ever taken. It tastes better than shit. It tastes better than like juice you buy at the store, for fuck's sake. I mean, seriously.
Better than light.
It's fucking fantastic. Everybody, please get this. And there's two different kinds. This is the Revive version, by the way, CBD Revive. And then, Adam, if you don't mind, if you're still on the screen and you haven't died, he looks like he's passed away. No, he's not passed away. You have a purple one too. This is the orange version. You have a purple one too. Can you pull it up on the screen too?
Well, more of a blue hue.
Blue hue, a hue-ish of blueness. This is the relaxed version, the berry punch. Correct. So this is a citrus situation. That right there is a berry situation.
Sure.
They're both meant for different things, obviously, and that's what they can do is they can isolate that stuff. You know, CAMO can do that. CAMO can do that. CBD can do that.
Sure.
We can't do that. Anyway, my question for everybody out on the internet was, what is something that you are ridiculously bad at, hilariously bad at it? We're saying you try it and you fuck up so bad, you laugh at yourself or someone else laughs at you. I'm not going to start. I want someone else to.
Okay, cool. I'll take this. This is easy for me. You know those places that let you do the wine and paint, like shit like that? God, I'm so bad at that. I'm like hilariously bad. I like doing it, but I laugh at myself while I do it. I've went to this a few times. I don't get any better at it. I tried to paint my dog's face on a coffee mug, and everyone laughed for like, actually until I just put the mug away. Anytime a guest would come over, they would look at this mug and they'd be like, your dog is missing like his lower jaw. And I'm like, that's how I painted it. It's an abstract.
It's an abstract.
There you go. Save it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go next. I am ridiculously bad at I'm ridiculously bad at
Answering this question.
answering this question. Yes, go ahead, Cole.
I'm ridiculously bad at dealing with someone when they're like crying. Like if I have a client on the phone or something and they're like upset, I don't know what to do or say. Like it's so bad, it's just like awkward silence. Like they're crying, I'm just like,
So you don't care about okay. Cole's back.
You don't care about people. Yeah, you're a lawyer. Okay,
I just
cool.
don't know how to react to it. Like I don't know what to say. I'm not good at consoling someone. I'm not like, oh, it's going to be okay. I'm just kind of like, well, if you're going to cry, I got to go. I mean, nothing. It's just something that I can deal with clients. I can deal with people. Not really good with people that are crying. I don't know what to do.
It's
been
It's
play
been
music
a while.
for them when they start crying.
Yeah,
That's a good one. Just start playing music.
Cheer them up.
Cheer them up a little bit. Yeah. Adam, how about you? What is something that you are like hilariously bad at? Something you've tried so many times, or maybe I don't know. Well, something
Probably just biting my tongue, keeping my mouth shut.
Okay.
Won't
That's
surprise
weird.
too
I
many
can see that.
people that may know me watching, but I'm a passionate fella. So there's certain things that irk me, and I do better in my older age at shutting my mouth. But I usually address just about anything that crosses my path. So I'm probably pretty bad at keeping my mouth shut.
Would you say that you might be more successful as a person in being so upfront when it comes to things like that? Like, or would you say?
I don't know if I would be more successful. I mean, keeping my mouth shut may have created more opportunities, but the only way I know to be is myself.
Right.
And I've come to grips
Amen.
with that. So it's working out for me. I'm going in the right direction in life. But yeah, I've created some challenges for myself with my mouth. I can assure you that.
So at least you've recognized that. That's really cool. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't realize sometimes that their impact outweighs their intent, and that's really cool that you figured that out, man. That's dope. I like that.
Sure. I call my brother and my wife my handler. So they pretty much tell me when I'm going too far, and they pull that choker.
Cool. That's good. That's a wonderful thing. I mean, some people don't get to that level, and that's fantastic.
Sure.
I'm going to shout out some stuff from people on Facebook. I asked a bunch of people, what are you hilariously bad at? Corey. Corey's the first answer, obviously. Corey from The Turtle and the Bear. He says life. All right, these are going to be very. I'm hammering through them, and Brian, I'll tell you what. I'm going to hammer through a bunch, and then you just give me soundboard sounds for every time I do something. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Nate says, "Making my parents proud of me."
It's Brittany, bitch.
Alan says, "I have the food palate of a 6-year-old." Julie says, "Any kind of choreographed dancing."
Diabetes.
Damn it. This is not working out very well. Mo says, "Riding a bicycle since I never learned how to."
Okie dokie.
Jaron says, "Cooking." Corey says, "Keeping my promises." Beth, damn it. Beth says, "Darts, no matter how many times I practice or play them, I never fucking even hit the board."
I'm an Indian outlaw.
Half parakeet and hot dog. This is the last one I'm going to say here, and this is from Lee. She says, "Walking. I just am so bad at walking, I seriously run into everything." There you go. All right. That's the end of that part of the show. Let's get the fuck away from it, please.
Send your dick pics to Gracie at officialholler.com.
Speaking of Gracie, RIP Gracie, she couldn't make it this week. She might show up later in the chat or on the program. We'll see. We don't know. It is what it is. But you know what? Right now, I think, Brian, you know what time it is.
Oh, I do know what time it is. Let me find this for you real quick. Hey, by the way, I want to take this opportunity before we go into this next segment right here. Yeah, let's throw this back up on the screen. We got some cool stuff going on in the chat. Jody out there is giving all of you all a promo code along with a URL. If you want to order some of this CAMO CBD that you're seeing on the screen, use the code JODI at checkout, and that's JODI. It's all capitalized, and she's got that link for you in the live chat, so you guys are seeing it. So yeah, go order you some CAMO CBD.
We can't see it, but you can see it. So use the code JODI, Jody, to order anything from CamoCBD.com. You'll get a discount. It's Holler Nation in the place to be. You know what time it is.
And speaking of our live chat, I do want to shout a few people out, since usually we throw you guys up on the screen. I'm sorry we can't do that. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties, but Brittany out there says, never shame Spirit Halloween. That's how you get haunted. Justin Robertson out there said, hey, Brian, it's your boy Justin. I haven't seen you in like 20 years, man. You doing okay? Hey, Justin, I'm doing great. I haven't seen you since Little League. Welcome back.
We'll knock some balls out in the right field, dude. What's up?
I'll meet you at St. Cloud's on Little League Field. Let's just knock him out left-handed. See what's up. We've got Mike out there that says, did the brewmaster used to hit all the taps on the big gulp fountain? So that's
the whole point of the suicide, baby. That's the whole point. We literally took all 4 flavors, mixed them all together, and it looks like Ohio River water. What's up? BeerChugging.com.
So for those new to Holler, the podcast that shouts you out, this is our favorite segment. We're about to talk some shit. Join us, shalln't you?
Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired. My money long, my wits grown.
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the show is called Shots Fired. This is where we take shots, brown bagging it. Shots of stuff while we take shots against stuff. And the whole point of it is to just bitch about things going on in our life. Like Adam, you can participate if you want. I know all 3 of us are going to do it. But there's just probably something irking you that you wouldn't like, you would like to get off your chest. And that's the whole point of this segment of the show. So, Brian, would you like to go first? You want me to go first?
Sure, I'll go for it. I would like to talk about the HBO app. I love it. It's a great app. I actually pay more. So I'm not so let me back up here. I have a cable service. I do not have HBO added to my cable service. That gives me an option here. I can buy their app, which I did. And it was like $12 a month. I forget the name of that app, HBO Go. I get them mixed up because for some
HBO Go is the free one.
Okay, gotcha.
HBO Now is the one you're probably talking about.
HBO Now is one I bought. HBO Go is if you already have a service and you can just stream, using your login.
And then HBO Ho is the one where you get all the HUDs.
Yeah, well, now they've come out with yet another. Just when you thought that you had seen enough out of HBO apps, they bring you HBO Max. I don't know why. So I was paying $12 a month. HBO Max. Yeah. And so now HBO Max, they've added like CBS shows like Friends and things like that to the mix. It's okay. So I guess here's my main complaint. I wish HBO would just have one app for all of the things, and we just pay one monthly fee. And another complaint that I have about this, I was fine with the app that I was using. I don't need the extra CBS shows. I was cool with this. However, my Samsung TV won't download that app. It will only download the newest one, HBO Max. So it's pigeonholed me. You see how they're doing me here, man? This is like I bought a fucking Apple product. I can only use their shit.
How you pay for something you can't use on your device that you use?
You sons of bitches. Shots fired at HBO for your 3 apps. Just combine it into one. Call it one thing. Stop fucking with me. I just want to download it on my TV. By the way, this shot brought to you by a live audience member, Ethan. This is called a supercharged shandy. It's vodka, beer, and
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Get there, dude. Give me them shots.
Just like it sounds.
Glory be. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I don't really have a shots fired this week. My thing is actually more like shots for people that are out there doing the essential work amongst people that are not doing the essential duty. That is making sure that you enter a building with a mask on, especially if the private property owner tells you you have to enter the building with a mask on. Don't be a dick, please. Just follow
fucking follow the guidelines.
Just follow the fucking guidelines, get the job done, and oh my God, there are a million things showing up in the chat.
The V Live has popped back up. We're alive.
Whoa, there it is.
Up like crazy.
Great news for everybody.
Welcome. Anyway, seriously, just follow the guidelines, people. It's simple. What you're doing is helping other people not get sick, especially if you might be or not. It's all good. Just try not to be a jerk. Try not to be a jerk. So I guess shots fired to jerks. Like, don't be jerks. It might suck to wear a mask. It might feel hot on your face. It might be shitty in your life. I get it. But you are going to a store to buy some fucking diapers for your baby. Just wear a fucking mask for just 2 seconds. That's all you got to do. All right.
That's it. That's all you
All right, I got you.
Peace.
Cole, you're up, brother. Shots fired, man.
First off, I just want to say the funny thing about HBO Max is if you're an AT&T customer, you get it for free. So I'm glad they came out with HBO Max because now I get it for free and I don't have to pay for HBO.
That's awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, go to AT&T.com and you'll be
That being said, my shots fired is because I have had one hell of a week, and it's because people like to wait until the day of to do their tax returns. And I have 50 clients calling me going, hey, I know you've been asking for my tax documents for 3 months, but I know it's 1 o'clock. Here they are. I need all my tax returns done in the next hour. And then they'll call back an hour later. Why aren't my tax returns done? I literally tell them, if you haven't got me the stuff a week before the tax deadline, I'm not guaranteeing your tax returns are getting done because I've asked for 3 months. So do not wait to file your taxes, folks. Just do it. Get it over with. Like, quit, especially this time. We had extra months to do it. Like, the tax deadline is supposed to be April 15th, July 15th.
That just shows you humans will take it to the deadline no matter what, dude. No matter fucking what. You could be like, the deadline's in a decade. They'll fucking take the whole decade and then a day.
Also, I in the fucking group chat going, Akia's going, yes. As someone else that deals with taxes, please yell at them. Because it's anyone in the tax world, it's just awful.
Don't wait to file your taxes. Don't wait to wear your masks. Just do it.
Taxes and masks.
And the last thing I'm saying before I actually take my shot is the people out there that I've seen multiple people post that's like, I don't know why tax advisors and taxes CPAs and accountants and everything are like bitching about this. They've had 3 months to do my returns. Why haven't they done a return? It's not because we are lacking on stuff. It's because you all won't get us your documents. So again, don't wait till the last minute to do your taxes.
Dude, before you take that, by the way, I have to say I'm blown away that people wait this long because I filed mine so long ago, I forgot about them. So the fact that people have waited, I'm like, my brain's already on. Like next year, I'm like, wow, you still haven't done this? Anyways, Cole, here you go. Here you go, brother.
Follow the fucking guidelines, motherfucker. Shit.
Akia says follow the guidelines, and just like that, our chat is back.
Thank you so much, chat, for coming back. Jeez. Thank you, Be Live, for getting the job done. They must have known we were doing that. Adam, would you like to bitch about some shit real quick?
Well, I mean, I don't know if I have to go down a huge rabbit hole here, but one of the things that irks me is people that struggle with telling the truth. So, I mean, you see it on a daily basis, but my experience or frustration is more associated with this industry I'm in.
Oh,
it's just been one turd after another we've ran into, and it's adversity at every turn, and a lot of it has to do with people just wanting to get into the industry and grasp on others like a parasite because they know they're making moves.
Wow.
And then they present this nice, pretty package, and you go down that road, and then all of a sudden you find out when you open the box, it's a turd. So that's been a lot of our journey to get to where we are today. But yeah, people that struggle with the truth, that would be my shots fired.
Absolutely. That's good. that's a really good, grand, wonderful shots fired.
Which is
fucking annoying.
Which is also,
It is.
It's also funny because the only person that you want lying is your lawyer or your attorney if they have to. That's the only person that you're ever like, you know what? I'm okay with you lying for me.
By the way,
personal life.
By the way, Adam, here's your shots real quick. If you want to, fucking camo CBD shot to that or whatever you want to do, here you go. Shots fired. Guys, we're gonna.
Hey, there he is. There he is.
Yeah, there you go.
Place to be. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this half keg Cobain right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna move on, and I'll tell you what. I've got some breaking news. We've got Gracie ready here shortly. So as soon as she comes back to the camera and is ready to go, we're going to get her on there as well. We will lose Cole at that point. Cole, it's been great knowing you.
Holler at a lawyer.
Holler at yourself, dude. All right, guys, we're gonna scoot on just like this.
Send your dick pics to Gracie at officialholler.com.
So, JD, I'll let you take it from there. Speaking of Gracie, we'll get her in. Cole, it's been real. See you later, dude.
Fantastic.
See you, Cole.
Seeing you, brother. I am now going to talk about my latest Holler poll, which was, what is something you're, hey, Gracie's in the place to be.
Hey! Am I really loud?
Sorry?
Am I really loud?
No, you're perfect. No, it's
no more than
great.
usual.
I know I'm perfect, JD, but I was just curious about the microphone.
JD, we have something important here in the live chat. I would like to throw up on the screen. This is going to go for Adam. We got a great question about your product. This one comes from Megan and Jack Davis Peak. So here we go.
Let's throw it up. Can I ask about CBD for a 12-year-old with ADHD? What do you have to say about it?
Well, guys, this is back to the medical claims and stuff I can't say.
Okay.
There's enough research out there if you do a little digging. There's actually a lot of research and a lot of money going towards this space. And it's overseas, but you can still get your hands on that information. But what I can tell you is we have the CBD receptors in our body. And that's what's going on here. The plant lends itself to the human body. And everyone's getting a different experience with it, whether it be benefit for someone with ADHD, Parkinson's, chronic pain. These stories are out there.
Epilepsy.
Sure, absolutely. Pediatric epilepsy. And I just can't go into them as much as I want to. And one day the FDA will lift those regulations and I can speak from a clinical standpoint.
Okay.
But what I can tell you is people are getting real results once again, because these receptors are in our body. And when you start talking about a pediatric case, all I can say is my 5-year-old eats the gummies and loves them. She doesn't eat them for a specific purpose other than they taste great. But I encourage you to give that a shot and then draw your own conclusion.
Because it is again an over-the-counter. It is again an over-the-counter situation, especially if it's legal in your state. There's some states it's still not legal in, which is fine. But if you're in a situation where it's legal for you to buy this over the counter, nothing is necessarily, and maybe Cole could disrupt and let us know, but there's nothing stopping you from being able to administer something like this, which is, again, non-psychoactive. That's the whole point of CBD. It's non-psychoactive, which means it doesn't get you fucking stoned. It means you're fucking normal. It's the true medicinal value of the plant. And, they discovered receptors in our body in the 80s. That's when this. Isn't that called the endocannabinoid system? Is that the best way?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah. So the body definitely responds to it, and you're absolutely right. All of the THC in the plant is what gives you that euphoric effect.
The euphoria. Technically, it's THC Delta 9, I believe, right?
Delta 9. Yes, absolutely. And you're seeing a lot of Delta 8 pop up everywhere. All that's a derivative of Delta 8. And that's what's going on in the space. We're learning more about the plant through research, extraction, purification, and they've really only discovered 100 cannabinoids in this plant.
Yeah. He's saying, and I'm not sure if everybody can hear it, but they've only recently been able to discover things about this plant because of what's happened in Colorado and Washington moving forward through all the things that have happened in the other states that have legalized and medicinalized this plant. This is important. We need to see this. This is history in the making. We're watching it happen. And that's, again, why it's important for places like West Virginia to get on top of this, because we got coal fields. We got coal fields, y'all, that are ripe for the picking, and we can do some amazing things there. LaCanda says, my shots fired is unexpected expenses. I know it happens as an adult, but it just sucks when you start saving money. Then, bam, you got to pay a buttload for something you didn't plan.
It's a real pain in the ass. I've got one of those right now. It's called being a homeowner, and it's just one thing after another. Welcome to life. Sucks. All
right. I know we just went from one thing to another, and it was very ADHD. But you know what? Here's what you can do to fix your ADHD. Enjoy.
Why am I the only one that doesn't have one of those?
Here, pick one up. Here, I'm going to drop it right there.
Drop it down.
Here,
open up.
It's like the Brady one.
You got it.
Why we have to make that happen? We owe it to the TikTok world to make that exact video happen as a promo.
Yes.
And we'll run that commercial on Holler moving forward for CAMO CBD.com. All right, guys. JD, you ready to open up some more Holler polls?
I think I am. Yes.
Link up at officialholler.com.
All right. I asked, what are you hilariously bad at? And Kyle says, I'm hilariously bad at kicking with my left leg. For years, I've done light kickboxing workouts and can generally box southpaw as well. But no matter how much I've tried to practice, anything other than a front push kick from my left leg is absolutely worthless and more likely to hurt myself than anything else around me. That's dope, dude. Thank you for saying all that shit. Adam, the bassist for the band The Compromise from Nashville, Tennessee, he says, what are you hilariously bad at? He says, using chopsticks.
That's a good answer.
Tiffany says, giving immediate comebacks. I think of good rebuttals hours and hours later. Kate says, moderation. I binge on everything. Right now, I have bought so many quarantine houseplants that I now have a small jungle.
She has a quarantine jungle. That's the first one I've heard of that. That's awesome.
Sophie says that Shane says that his is spelling. And then Jared says, sitting in chairs. LOL.
That was funny.
Finally,
fell out of the chair.
The last one I got before I sent it to Brian is Patrick Keegan Taft, the fantastic actor who literally anything you watch that he ever does is fantastic. Watch that shit. It's dope as fuck. Patrick Keegan Taft says, I am hilariously bad at being awake.
Back to the life thing, just living.
I'm done. I'm cheers.
I'm sorry. We just got home from movie night, and Moria is still awake, which is my little one, and she is very distraught that she cannot make a podcast appearance.
I think Holler Nation.
What?
What'd you watch?
Frozen 2.
Hell yeah.
It was great. It was a good time. I'll tell you all about it after Jamie or someone says something about Jamie's comment.
Brian, go ahead, man.
So
do I need to tell you? Say something
Jamie
about
says, LaCandace, I agree. I had to replace my HVAC last month. Nothing like having your AC go out in the middle of summer. And that's back to like what I was saying to fucking homeowner stuff, man. Homeowner stuff, dude. Anyways, is that it for your comments, JD, as far as the Holler poll?
I'm done, man. I'm done. At the end of this, we're finishing yours, and then we're going to fucking play a game real quick.
Cool. I've got a handful of snaps to open. Let's get this thing going right here. This first one comes from Lexi. Lexi, tell us what your first job was.
And a professional dog shit picker-upper. I started when I was about 7 years old, and I still have not grown out of that, so cheers to that.
I think she basically said she groomed the dogs and picked their shit up, and now she still does that on the side as a job. So there you go. This one comes from Susan, a.k.a. Clementine. She says, I worked at Subway when I was 15 to 16, and it was biggie dumb. Old men told me I looked like Sarah Palin all the time because it was when she was relevant, and I had glasses and bangs.
What the hell?
Fucking weird. That's so fucking weird. This one comes from Wes. He says JCPenney at the Huntington Mall, flexing on all the bitches in the men's department at 16 years old with my bowl cut.
Yes, he had the bowl cut and he had to wear a tie. Oh my god,
Holy
funny.
shit, what a combo.
Funny.
He already knows.
What a combo that is.
I'll get you a picture, guys. Don't worry.
Okay, please share it with the group.
I will.
I believe we lost Adam again during all of this, and you know, if he comes back or not, it is what it is. I think he got his piece out. He may pop back in.
He might come back. I hope he does before the end of the whole thing.
This next one comes from Mike. He says, campaigning for Ronald Reagan. What? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Next one comes from Jenny. You can snap her at God damn it, Jenny. That's one of my favorite all-time names. She says, Tudor's Biscuit World. Laugh out loud. There's another West Virginia local name for you. For you.
That would be a hellhole.
Mike Perry has a really cool answer.
So much, but there's no way.
Yeah.
I could work.
Mike Perry, you would be £1,000,000, right? Just like me. Mike Perry has a really cool answer here. He says a baseball umpire, Little League games for $20 cash per game. It was killer considering it was $19.95 and I was 16. That's an hour at most per game. Hey, I've got the same exact story, Mike. I also was I was a T-ball umpire and a Little League umpire, and that's exactly what they paid me, $20 cash. And I would ump these T-ball games, dude, that would last like 30 minutes, and the kids don't even know how to play, and I'm getting $20 cash as a 16-year-old, and I would do like 3 or 4 games in one day, bro. That's $80. I'm rich.
Yeah, shit, right? And you're killing it every time, and you're learning.
Next one comes from Sarah. Sarah says she was a server at Cracker Barrel, aka Honky Bucket. This next one,
not appropriate. We're gonna get grounded.
This next one comes from Pliskin.
My first job was at Billy Bob's when I was 16. I manned the laser tag desk. It was still probably the greatest job I've ever had. One of my few regrets in life is not holding that down for about 50 years and getting that sweet laser tag retirement.
Laser tag retirement. Hashtag laser tag retirement. Hell yeah. This next one comes from Josh Smith.
Hey, Brian, my first job technically was a lawnmower. I did that when I was like 13 to 15. My first real job was a bagger at Kroger. Whatever.
Yeah. Surprised we haven't had more of those kind of answers. This next snap comes from Morgan out of Kentucky.
I got my first job in 2010, right after I graduated high school, and it was at Justice in the mall. And I thought it was so cool for getting to work there because all the girls that worked there were so cool.
Nice, that's cool.
It's a little girl store, Brian. I would hope you're not familiar with Justice.
Things. When you're a younger person and you get a job at a place that gets you all fired up, I have a lot of friends that got jobs at Spencer's Gifts or Hot Topic or Claire's or all that kind of stuff. That stuff's cool when you're younger because you feel like you're a part of this, dope zeitgeist or whatever's going on.
You're talking about the real Hot Topic too, by the way, the real one, the raw one,
the raw topic.
This comes from a brand new Holler listener. This is Meg. Meg, what's up?
Let it roll, and I'll be right back.
Was at Shake Shop in Ironton, Ohio, making ice creams and jelly milkshakes. Mom, what was your first job? Cannon Park, ice cream girl. We were both ice cream girls? Jordan.
That was fantastic. So we had mother-daughter. That's their first snap ever to the show, and they learned live on this podcast that they were both ice cream girls as their first job ever. That is so fantastic. And the one was a Camden Park shout out. That was awesome. This one comes from Chase. What's up, Chase?
Just going to elab a little bit on my first job. It was a paper route. I wanted to buy a flip phone like my friend Drew, who he got a paper route, or his own. And I actually stayed up so late one night because, I was only 14 or 15. I can't remember correctly, but I think it was 15. But we stayed up all night playing GoldenEye at my friend's house till 2 in the morning, and my paper route started at 4. And I actually fell asleep on my bike and almost wrecked into the creek riding to my job. So.
Oh my God.
You had to make that money to play GoldenEye and buy flip phones. That is called living the life, my friend, at that age. This next one comes from Sarah. This is S. Webby. She says, slinging corn at the movie theater. I figured we'd have a few more.
I love movie theater popcorn.
By the way, Clementine says she applied at Hot Topic like 50 times. Man, Julia, I
was never brave enough to apply a Hot Topic. They said, do you have any previous retail experience? Well, no, I don't.
Right? I'm trying to get it. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what do you mean? I was just trying to get a job, man.
This next snap comes from Miss Johnson. She says, candy store. And again, that's the first candy store one that we've had. I believe I've got maybe another snap here. Comes from Corey as Donkey Kong now enters the chat.
Everybody, what's up? All right, my first job, I worked at Fazoli's. Yeah, I made meatballs in like these big steam kettles and shit. Awesome. Later.
Hell yeah, Fazoli's, unlimited breadsticks.
Dude, Fazoli's, by the way, is dope as fuck. I don't give a fuck what anybody said.
No, she didn't just say that.
We've got Steven Jackson out here in Holler Chat Nation. He says, my first job was
let me shout this one out.
Go for it.
Steven, by the way, played guitar for a band called Goon. They're a wonderful fucking band. I played bass for them at least once at Rocket Town in Nashville, Tennessee. Steven is dope as shit. He's a dope ass motherfucker. I hope your wife and kids are doing a wonderful job. Steven, I'm hammered. He says, my first job was when I turned 16. I was the maintenance and housekeeping specialist, a.k.a. I was a janitor. LMA. Was not dope on paper, but they were paying me really well for a first job in 2002. Damn, that's early. 2002 is early.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well done, man. Well fucking done.
Do you want to know what my first job was?
Yes.
Monty's Pizza.
Sick.
Delicious.
It was the one in Ashland, though.
All right. Well, that's not as sick,
It
but
was
that's okay.
people, so. I mean, it was the same people. It was just an
There's
Ashland.
3 Monties go. Huntington, Chesapeake, Ashland. That's it. Ashland's third place. You get it.
Well, Ashland no longer exists, so
Ashland's not third place anymore. Now the third place is Gracie, before we move on, because we are going to move on.
Okay.
What was what are you hilariously bad at?
Reading big words.
Yes, cool. That's a fact.
Can I text you one right now? And then you try to read it?
Yeah, do it, dude. Make her read a fucking word live on the show.
Just put it in there.
You one right now. Hang on, Gracie, shut up. Shut the fuck up.
This is going to be great.
I'm fucking leaving.
Gracie,
I'm
you'll never
done
be able to say it. It's a word.
I was late. I'm sorry I was late. Also, if Moria gets out of bed, she's just going to make her first podcast appearance. I'm sorry.
All right, read. I just sent it to you just now. I want you to read that.
Is this even a word?
Yeah, I want you to read it out loud with your face.
Serendipitously.
Nice! Yeah!
Oh, I'm so proud of you, Gracie.
Hello.
Well done. Mango. See, Gracie can say words.
See?
Take a chance on the internet.
All right, everybody. Are we? What are we moving on to next?
I think we're gonna play a game. I just am here for the game, really.
Well, Adam is gone. I think that he might be done for the evening. Which, thank you so much, Adam Mallory from CAMOCBD.com, for hanging out with us. So, in this case, this is what I'm going to do.
Where'd Cole go? Did he leave because I got here?
Can we pop Cole back into this bitch?
Nah, Cole's gone. Gracie booted him. It's unimportant. JD, keep talking. What's up?
Okay, all right. So here's the deal.
Sorry, Cole.
It's going to be Gracie versus Brian. We're going to do a game called Fact or Crap. Fact or Crap.
And like,
so you're going to have to find out which one is fake news.
I'm recording the podcast, Moria.
Which one's fake news? Fake news. Fake news. It's fake news. Fake news. Or which one's fake news or which one's fake.
Hey guys, I've got a surprise. Apparently Gracie does as well, by the way. We're gonna bring Adam back in here. He's back, just like that.
Hey, there he is. All right. Okay. Adam has returned. And I think we're going to play this game as quickly as we can, Adam, while you're still here and capable to do so.
That's a good idea.
So,
by the way, everybody say hi to Moria.
Okay.
She'll be back.
You can say hi to Brian and JD and tell them good night and go.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. It's
Sorry,
great having you.
I'm sorry.
Great having you on the show.
You're good. You're good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fact or Crap. We're about to play this game. And this is how it goes. I'm going to pit Brian, Gracie, and Adam against each other. And this is how it's going to go. If the statement that I make you think is fact or crap, this is what you're going to have to do. If it's fact, it's a thumbs up. If it's crap, it's a flick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so if it's real and you think it's a real news, real actual facts, you go thumbs up. If you think it's fake news, if it's fake news,
grab him by the pussy.
It's not real. It's misinformation. It's fake news. If it's fake news, then you go like this. Okay. So you got thumbs and you got the flick. And so here's how it's going to go. I'm gonna say the statement. The first person to throw it up is going to get it right. All right, and especially if it's correct. So, for example, here's going to be an example here. Is everybody ready to either throw a thumb up or a flick up? Okay, thumb up for correct, flick up for wrong. The Pulitzer Prize is made from steel recovered from cannons captured during the Crimean War. All right, Brian, okay, all right, and then there we have Adam, and then, okay, she's right. The truth is it's crap, so that means this is correct. It's crap. So Brian wins that point. So that's how that's going to work, okay? So everybody, this is a situation where you got to jump into this thing. By the way, group chat, jump in. If you think it's crap or you try to disprove what we say, just throw it in there, okay? No worries. Are we ready, ladies and gentlemen? You think so?
Let's do it. How's that taste, by the way? Oh, shit. I thought he was just going to go for the whole thing. I didn't know.
I was? But it tastes like sweet tarts.
Ooh, I love sweet tarts.
It tastes like somebody just crushed up 16 sweet tarts and just poured water on top of it.
Oh, yeah. Sweet tarts. I thought you said
what is that?
Gracie, I'll hook you up with one later on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
I love sweet tarts.
I'm watching you right now. The first to answer, I will let you know if it's correct or not. If you're wrong, somebody else gets a chance to answer, okay? Are we ready?
Let's go, man.
Here we go. Fact or crap? In 2007, rumors spread that British forces had secretly infested Basra, Iraq with giant killer badgers.
With killer what?
Brian wins. Badgers. It's a fact.
Oh, badgers.
Rumors had spread. And that's what's fucked up, okay? This is the deal. That rumors had spread that British forces had secretly infested Iraq with giant killer badgers. Well,
what kind of
rumors,
fact is that?
Yeah, it's a fact that rumors spread, and that's what's fucked up.
Gracie would like you to define the word badger. She's unsure.
Okay.
No, badgers. Honey badgers. They're mean.
There you go.
They
There
don't
you
give
go.
a damn.
Okay, she's on the same page.
Ladies and gentlemen, you got to listen to the words. Okay, are we ready? Brian, you get one
You gotta
point.
speak clearly, Dizzle.
Brian, I do every time. Brian,
You don't.
I'm going to throw up.
And Gracie is back officially. Fantastic.
Hey guys, I'm
Are
here.
we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Remember, thumbs up if it's fact. Fuck you if it's not. Okay, here we go. Saddam Hussein once used Whitney Houston's "I Will Always Love You" as a campaign theme song.
This has to be crap.
Brian answers first, and it's wrong.
Oh my god. How? Wait.
There we go. Okay, Adam gets it. You should have went the thumbs up because it's fact. It's a fact. Adam gets a point.
Saddam was
So right now,
a Whitney fan.
Saddam Hussein used "I Will Always Love You" by Whitney Houston, which is not necessarily by her. It was actually written by Dolly Parton. Right now, Brian has a point. Adam has a point. Gracie, you have 0 points. Fuck you.
I don't need any points.
All right, are we ready? Are we ready for the next one?
Yes.
No black person has ever won a gold medal at the Winter Olympics. Okay. Brian starts in the beginning instantly with the crap button, and he wins. No black person has ever won a gold medal at the Winter Olympics. That is true. Brian has 2 points. Adam has 1. Gracie has 0, obviously.
I'm just along for the ride, really.
Gracie, try for this one, okay? I'm gonna
try.
All right, this is round number 4, okay? In the comic books, Superman once boxed Muhammad Ali. Gracie wins. That is a fact. That is a fact. Gracie gets a point. Bam!
I'm proud of you, Gracie.
Brian's 2.
I know. I knew that one. I knew that was true.
Where the fuck are they pulling these facts from on this game? This is ridiculous. What are we going to do, JD?
We only got a few more. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
The chicken dance was invented at the wedding of a famous Hungarian actress. Adam wins. 1 point.
Well done.
It was not. That's bullshit. It's 2-2-1. Brian, Adam, Gracie. Gracie, you're going to have to come back, girl.
Why don't we have the chicken dance on this soundboard? What are we doing?
I don't know.
JD, add it to my wedding playlist.
Can everybody do the chicken dance now? Does anybody know how to do it?
We should get a point just for that.
I work with kids. What do you mean? Do you know
then you guys would be even, actually.
That's tough.
Says nope, thank you.
They used to do that at the Huntington Blizzard hockey games.
All right. All right, here we go. Next question. Sri Lanka's name comes from the Laotian word for too many damn elephants.
Sure.
Surely the word damn isn't in there. Come on.
Who went first? Who was first? Who was first?
It was definitely me.
It was definitely anybody else?
I mean, I threw the middle finger up, and I'm
strongly disagree.
Because I'm recording a podcast.
Brian's right.
Be first.
I was like, after the Saddam fact, I was like, I don't even know what to believe anymore.
It was not the case at all. There's no way that Sri Lanka means too many damn elephants. All right. I got one more factor crap, and then we're going to go. All right. How many points has everybody got? Does
I've
everybody
got
know?
3. Gracie has 1. Adam has 2.
Okay. I'm going to do one more standard question, then we're going to give everybody a chance to do a lightning round, okay? One more standard question. This is going to be 7 total questions. Are we ready?
Let's go.
Lay down. Just lay down. Thank you.
Charlize Theron is legally married to a man she met while growing up in New Zealand.
Wait, come on, baby. Let's go back in bed.
I just missed the whole thing.
Adam is correct. Adam is correct. It is bullshit. She is not. Adam gets that point.
I actually know her, so I knew that was false.
Wait a second. He just pulled out the card.
Oh,
he pulled the card out.
Show me
He
that
said, "I actually
selfie. Then
know that."
show me that selfie. Then I believe it.
Give me a All right, so that means Brian 3, Adam 3, Gracie 1.
Hey, I did the chicken dance. Don't I get another point for that?
You don't get it. All right, so ladies and gentlemen,
unfair.
gangsters and pimps, here we go. I now have what we call rush hour. So, Gracie,
what?
You are going last since you are losing the most.
Okay.
Since Brian won the most so early, he's going first. Then Adam goes next. Then Gracie goes last. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a lightning round, and this is how it works. I have a timer here, and I'm going to flip this timer, and I need somebody to back me up. Make sure this timer doesn't totally drag out. So we're going to start again with, I believe we said Brian, right?
We did.
Okay. Brian's going to go first, then Adam, then Gracie. That's the order. What I'm going to do is I have 5 questions, and I need you to get as many of them right as this is still going. Okay, so I'm going to flip this start reading questions. If you get them right or wrong, you get the point. Okay.
Cool. Let's
so
go.
Right now you have 3. Adam has 3. Gracie has 1. You are at 3. Brian, are you ready to go?
Born ready, son.
All right. 1, 2,
But
3.
really, were you?
Happy birthday is still under copyright. Fact or fiction? All right. That's correct. That's 1 point. Richard Pryor was raised in a brothel. Fact or fiction? Wrong. The rhinoceros was named for the fact that it has 3 horns. Wrong.
Shit.
Yes, actually, that's true. In 1995, Andy Kaufman revealed that he had faked his 1984 death. You're correct. A Latino comedian, Freddie Prince's father was Hungarian. It's over. No more. Sorry, couldn't give you the 5th one. So how many did you get from that one? What was the answer?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You didn't answer in time.
The audience would like to know. I'm at 5 points total.
Okay, so you had 3, you got 2, you're at 5. Okay. Adam's turn. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going into lightning round number 2 with Adam. Adam is sitting on 3. What was your score right now, Adam? 3?
Yep, he's got 3.
3 piece.
Brian has 5. You have 3. Gracie has 1. So you need to beat 5 in order to win. And Gracie,
Can I just forfeit?
shut up. Are you ready? Are you ready, Adam?
That's right.
Here we go. Bam! The Toyota Prius gets its name from the Latin for superior lifestyle. You're correct. Microsoft Word was originally called Microsoft Letter. Wrong. Bob Dylan has won a Pulitzer Prize for music. No, wrong. And you're out of time. You got 1. 4 points total.
Gracie,
because I have a shitty connection.
Yeah, shitty connection. Blame it on your infrastructure and blame it on the rain. Yay! Brian is leading by 5. Adam has got 4 points. Now, Gracie, you can get second place if you get 3 more points. If you get 4 more points, you will tie Brian for first. If you get all 5 of these correct, which means if you miss any one of them, you're a loser.
Oh, I missed 2, I lose.
So don't miss any one of them, Gracie. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Now I need you to tell me what to do. The one in this hand or the one in this hand? Which one?
That hand.
Pick it. Which one?
That one.
This one?
Sure.
What the fuck?
Just pick one. Dang.
Gracie, you ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Bob Hoskins and Pierce Brosnan both worked as fire eaters. Yes. Tammy Wynette kept her beautician's license in case her career tanked. Yes. Dolly Parton founded a theme park called Dollywood. Yes. They have square watermelons in Japan because they stack better.
Oh, no, wait, yes, yes.
Waylon Jennings was a Rhodes Scholar. Yes! Gracie wins! Gracie fucking wins!
This is the
Gracie fucking wins! Gracie wins the game! Ladies and gentlemen, can you fucking believe it that Gracie goddamn Hunt
It sounds
won the game?
Seriously,
This
the
is
Dollywood
not
question?
fake. This is not fake. This is not fake. I will show you the goddamn result.
The Dollywood question is what pissed me off. Are you kidding me?
Oh, what a sore loser.
Kidding me? Fucking
Bob
Dollywood.
Hoskins, Pierce Brosnan. Look at this. I'm putting it up in the
recount.
She goes fact. All right, here we go. Hang on. Quick moving shit, Brian. Jesus. Bob Hoskins, fact. Tammy Wynette, fact. Dolly Parton, fact. Watermelons Japan, fact. Waylon Jennings, crap. She got it.
Yeah,
Gracie wins.
The level of Gracie's question was like, fact or fiction, Gracie? There are 50 states in the United States. She's like, I think fact. You win.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Wow.
beerchugging.com, CAMO
That's what she wins.
CAMOCBD.com.
Wait, what did I win? Did I win something?
The variety pack.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you,
yeah.
hey,
That's really cool,
can
actually.
you explain, Adam, what she won? Can you let us know what she won for that game?
Absolutely. So it'll be the variety pack, which is your energy shot.
Uh-huh.
Just
Should I
15
take that before I
milligrams
go to
of
work? Sorry.
CBD. What is it?
Nothing. Keep going on, then I'll ask you.
Well, that's an energy shot before it's anything. Over 200 milligrams of caffeine, all your B vitamins, and then it has the CBD, which is basically your stabilizer. So there's no spikes, there's no crashing. We bring you up and we keep you there. That's the beauty of this one.
Like that.
And then after you get those babies to bed, then you can take this puppy to relax.
Ah.
Yeah.
So that has the 20 milligrams of CBD. We beefed up the CBD in that one. And then we also went with a more holistic approach with the valerian root as opposed to melatonin, which is all over the market.
Nice.
So,
Valerian is the way to go. Melatonin is too much for people.
Well, and plus, a lot of people don't understand with melatonin that your body will stop producing that naturally the more you take.
On purpose. The more serotonin you get.
That's why we went the valerian root route.
That's really nice.
And then you can have these lovely little tasty treats.
Yeah.
And they're along the lines of the relax shot as far as a calming agent. But once again, like we spoke earlier, no euphoric effect, nothing like that. You're not going to be licking walls and looking for Funyuns. It's just a full, relaxed feeling. So that's what you're going to win. I'll get your information and make sure we get that in the mail to you right away.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yay.
Ladies and
Brian,
gentlemen,
how
can
do you
everybody
feel?
give Gracie Hunt a round of applause for coming to the show late and also winning the fucking game? Let's go. He mad.
Oh,
He mad. He mad.
He's so mad.
Thank you, Gracie.
I love it. I love
Why?
it.
You gotta be mad.
So, honestly, I would like to give a bunch of shouts real quick, and then we're going to just finish this damn show off. Beerchugging.com. Go there, buy some merch if you want. It's all good. They will donate proceeds from everything that they purchase, that you purchase from them. They will donate proceeds to charity, many charities they work with. It's fantastic stuff. But the main thing I want to shout out right now is Adam Mallory with CAMO CBD. Honestly, this is a big deal, y'all. This is a big deal. West Virginia needs this industry. West Virginia needs this work. This is real deal holy field here, okay? We need to convert these cut off mountaintops and these dead coal fields, which are full of wonderful, fantastic energy that we can convert into real work for people in our state. The state of West Virginia, mountaineers are always free, but they are not free until they have the right job. Let's go, people. Let's do that.
Absolutely. And just real quick, as far as these strip mines and these coal field areas, as you mentioned, what's beautiful about the hemp plant is within 3 to 5 years, you can extract all the heavy metals out of that soil by planting hemp and start with a fresh canvas. Once again, from 3 to 5 years, there are over 20,000 applications with this plant. It's quite fascinating. And you guys are going to have me on again. Oh yeah, absolutely. You guys are going to have me on again and we'll touch on some specifics. Hopefully I'll have a better internet connection next time.
I'll make sure of it. I'll make sure of it, brother. I'll make sure of it, dude. This was so much fun. What a fantastic, to be honest, there was a point where Brian almost won the game, and then Adam almost won the game, and then Gracie came from behind and beat y'all motherfuckers like it wasn't
let her
a
in the
thing.
damn chat to begin with. That's what I think.
She should have even showed up.
It was all part of her plan.
Adam, thank you so much for being on the show, man. Holler Nation, thank you guys so much for tuning in. A lot of you stuck around for this whole show. That was kick ass.
Brian, can we go another fucking soundboard shootout real quick, dog?
Let's do it.
All right, yeah, I'll go first this time. What's up? You ready?
Yeah, Holler Nation, we're going to see you out with this. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
I need you to put up Susan's comment right there for me, please.
Oh, Susan downstairs. Gracie is
Damn right.
Yeah, I see.
Damn right.
Head bitch in church.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Damn right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with us. So we'll see you on the flip side.
Boom shakalaka!
Why are you lying?
I'm an Indian outlaw. Smoke weed every day. Country roads.
Pickle.
Smoking, snorting, shooting, sucking.
This is for Rachel, you big, fat, white, nasty, smelling, fat bitch.
You fucking pathetic.
Mark Wahlberg.
Grab him by the pussy.
Oh.
Okay.
Mountain Day.
Bitch.
Take a chance on the internet.
It's been.
Shut up, bitch.
Well, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie.
That sounds
Brian wins. Brian wins. Thank you so much. Brian wins.
Adam,
Cheers, y'all. I'm killing
Thanks for coming, man. Holler Nation, we'll see you next
Brian
time.
is dead.
No doubt.
Carly
Thank you,
was
gentlemen.
I love you. See
Bye,
ya.
Gracie.
Bye. Bye.